the COO of AppOnboard, is with us now. Congratulations on all the success this year. Very, very tremendous this year. What will you do with the money first? Like on your wish list, on the very top.
Well, first off, thanks for having us. We're really excited to really reinvent the way that users consume apps. AppOnboard is really focused on two things with our funding this year, and really it is expansion, global expansion, the biggest markets in the world for apps and games and mobile, countries like China and Europe, as well as investment in the platform. We're 80 people right now. We plan to hire significantly in the new year based out of Los Angeles. So
wow.
Really excited, really bullish on the future of mobile and apps and kind of where the evolution of the app stores are going.
How are you reinventing the App Store?
So one thing that's interesting is if you look at everything that's digital today is really expected to be on demand, and consumer expectations are at the push of a button you get a car or you get a pizza, and everything is on demand. But if you look at the app stores, it really is the last place of digital content where you're expected to download a full file before you can even try something out. And you couple that with growing app sizes. Google shared data that the average app size is kind of 5 times in the last 6 years. It really questions that, why can't you use apps on demand? And we're excited to really partner with Google, and Google's really the first app store to pioneer this, to basically let you experience an app without downloading it. So it really is a game changer in terms of how users consume apps, and really starting to solve some of app discoverability, which has always been a challenge.
Okay, so how does it actually work? Because we have got to download your app first, I imagine, and then you are like the magazine stand through which we then test out these other apps.
Yeah, so if you look at Google, it really sits on the product page. If you go to the Google Play Store on an Android device, it'll say one option is to install, but right next to it is a button that says try now. You can literally launch the app, a small piece of the app, the first few levels of a game, paid content, and actually experience that without the download. And if you like it, you can seamlessly switch and install the full app and move it to the full experience. So it really is this ability to finally sample an app. And for the biggest apps and games in the world, things like Fortnite are 3 gigabytes in file size.
Yeah.
So that's like 10 minutes just to download it, to even get in. Why can't you just start playing it right away and see what all the fuss is all about?
And so in the age where gaming is involving even more augmented reality, and some average apps are doing the same thing, how much more difficult does that become in a world of augmented reality?
Yeah, no, you look at all the trends in mobile, AR, VR, even games, these 100-person battle royale real-time games. Mobile is the biggest gaming platform now in the world. It's as big as PC and console put together. And it really is, mobile has always kind of led the trend. But it's really Google, you have to give the credit to Google, who raised the limit and said, we're going to allow native apps under 10 megabytes to be consumed, to make it easier to discover content. So we can take an app that's 2 gigabytes and get it in a very small, digestible format with our engine, with our technology, and allow users to try it before you have to download it.
I mean, what I love is that you're solving a couple of pain cases, right? User pain cases, which is, do I want to invest the time in downloading it, installing it, paying for it potentially? Because we know that apps are now going toward a monthly membership model, right? Very much like Netflix. So do I even want to invest in this? But then also for Google, this might incentivize the app developers to do a better job, to put that out there also. And then more data for Google, right?
Yeah.
For those to tap to install download ads.
So what we've actually seen, we've been publishing case studies with the developers, some of the biggest game developers in the world, guys like Foxnext or Glue Mobile. And the data we see is that consumers who use the Try Now button and experience the app before they commit to the full download, 30% better retention, better monetization. It's a lift across kind of all metrics because you're pre-qualifying the user into an experience that they know they want. And so actually, it really benefits developers downstream. And that's why it takes a platform to make a change like this.
Right.
But it really is a better user experience. And what we know is better user experience usually always wins. So we're excited to think all app stores in the world will someday be like this. And why do you even have to go to the App Store to download games? I think is a great question.
Yeah, well, we're excited for you, Bryan. Thank you for joining us, and congratulations on all the success so far.
Thank you very much.
All right,
Thanks for having
Bryan
me.
Buskas is the COO of AppOnboard.